Hi, I'm Ville Niinistö and I'm a member of the European Parliament. I think my friends describe me as a person who's always interested in knowing and learning new stuff. I used to be a footballer and I was a forward, so I was always looking for scoring goals and being quite stubborn. So that's I'm also in politics because I'm value driven. I want to protect human rights and the environment, and I do it in a way where I never give up. In the 1990s, when I was in my youth, I think the Greens were the only ones of the major parties in Europe and also in Finland who wanted to modernize democracy, give the youth a say, and open up the ways how democracy was functioning. And at the same time, all the big issues, globalization, environmental hazards, human rights, were issues where we needed new kind of politics, and I think the Greens were the only ones who had new visions in creating a just and socially and ecologically viable society. The short answer is I've done 12 years of national politics in Finland in the Finnish Parliament, having been 6 years party leader for the Greens in Finland. We doubled our party support during that time from 7% to 15%. Also having been a Minister of the Environment in Finland, I think that I wanted to put that knowledge that I've gotten in Finnish politics into some use for the whole green movement in Europe, and I think it was time for me also to get a new place to work with green ideas. I've always been a politician who's driven by solving big issues and big questions by practical solutions. That is, I want to be part of the movement that will make sure that we actually create a more just and socially equal Europe. So I want to work with human rights issues, and then at the same time I want to make the social and ecological transformation possible in Europe. So I would like to work with creating a European economy that is ecologically sound, and that will mean protecting our waters better, taking into use new solutions in limiting hazardous waste and also addressing climate change. I would say the big revelation in the Finnish campaign to European Parliament was that there was such a willingness to change, and especially the youth came out and voted for the Greens, and also the elderly. There were a lot of grandparents who voted for an ecological future for their grandchildren, and I think that's the future. Okay, the question is, do you have a message for young Europeans? Okay, I do. The message to young Europeans is that don't give up hope. We are here to make a more just, more equal and more ecologically sound Europe to all of you, and the big issues of modern times are to be dealt with in politics, and that means that there needs to be a politics of change, and that's what we're working for, and we need your support in that, so be active.